Once upon a time, God created the shape of man. He then breathed gently into the shape. The man's eyes opened and he began to live. God called him Adam. The Lord made a beautiful garden for him to live in. The garden, called Eden, was full of many wonderful things. Birds sang in the trees, streams flowed through the valley, and animals roamed across the field. God had made the man in his image to keep him company and to look after the world. God had made the man in his image to keep him company and look after the world.
Adam, I am your father.
But God isn't his father.
But God felt sorry for Adam. He needs someone to share his life, someone who cares for him and who he can care for. That night, God took a rib from Adam's side and made a woman.
Go on.
When Adam awoke the following morning, he found a wife, Eve, lying asleep beside him. He took her hand.
Take her hand!
And she looked up at him and smiled. God told the man and woman that it was their job to take care of the new home.
This is your job.
God blessed them, saying, "All this is for you.
All this is for you, like angel share.
Help yourself to anything you like, but never touch the tree in the middle of the garden. That tree gives knowledge of good and evil. The day you eat its fruit, you will die." One day, Adam and Eve were gathering berries for dinner when she heard a silky voice behind her.
Hi, I'm a snake.
Oh, it's not part of the buffet.
God has told us we can eat all the fruit except for what grows on the tree of knowledge of good and evil, Eve told the serpent.
Oh, come on, darling, that's silly.
I hardly think such a lovely fruit would do you any harm, the serpent lied.
Fruit are good for you, one in 5 a day.
God knows that if you eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, you'll become just like God and will be able to decide for yourself what is right and wrong.
Don't.
The woman looked at the fruit and thought how tasty it looked. She thought how wonderful it would be to be as wise and powerful as God. She believed the serpent's lie and ate the fruit. And also gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he took a bite as well. She felt a strange feeling in the pit of her stomach. She fidgeted and wondered what was wrong with her. Suddenly she realised that she was feeling guilty. She had disobeyed God and knew she'd done something wrong. As soon as they ate the fruit, a change came over Adam and Eve. They felt unhappy and fearful of God.
Hey, look! It's God!
Adam and Eve heard God calling them. Without thinking, they dived into the bushes, but God knew where they were. When God asked them if they had eaten from the tree of knowledge of good and evil that he told them not to touch, they blamed each other for their sins. God was sad that Adam and Eve had disobeyed them. He told them that they had to leave the Garden of Eden. From now on, you'll have to scratch a living from the soil. You need to make clothes and grow food. Nothing will come easy, not even childbirth, and one day you will die.
Your family's not the all you can eat.
They die?
God did not mean that Adam and Eve would drop down dead the moment they ate the fruit from the tree. He meant that in time they would die without his spirit dwelling in them.
They got banned from the takeaway.